Hi guys, I finally completed my modification for the Doomlands Desolator. So basically I've made it full auto. At the same time I've incorporated a voltmeter. So basically the switch is here. Okay, so it's running on a 3S Lipo. So basically I'm just going to show you how the what are the stuff that I made for the modification. So as you were to recall, basically this is the 3S Lipo that I incorporate into the blaster. So if you are interested in how I fit it in, you can watch my other video on how to fit in a 3S Lipo. So over here I also tried to make the blaster fully automatic by installing this kit over here. It's basically a modification kit for a stryfe. But I bought it and tried to fit it in. So I with some changes, it can actually be fitted in. So basically, let's just take a look at how it works, how it performs. I'm going to rev the blaster, so it might get little bit loud. You might want to lower your volume. I'll try to lower it while editing the video, but maybe you want to lower the volume as well. So let's go 1 2 3. So over here, if I kept the lock over here, so you cannot put a trigger if it's not rev. Even if the lock is not there, you try to push it, okay, it will not activate the pusher, so only when it's rev. So ready, 1 2 3. Basically there's 10 rounds. So I'll show you the circuit later on, how I wire up the system. So basically it's very simple. I have two switches over here. Okay, the switch that I use, I actually mount it vertically instead of this way. I mount it vertically, and basically I shave off a little bit of the trigger so that I can activate it here, right? So for the circuit diagram, actually I believe I learned it from by watching the video from Make.Test.Battle. Yeah, and if you are interested in the installing this kit to a stryfe, I believe one of the local nerfer from Singapore have a review on it as well. I'll put the link as well. I think it's quite cool, so you can check it out how you can install it into your stryfe if you want to. So for me, basically I did not use all the parts as it is not required, and it will be too big to fit into a desolator. So I only make use of this 103 motor gearbox over here, and the important thing is this guy over here, and this piece over here. Okay, what I did as well is I realized this guy is like it's tilted in if you try to install it, it's like tilted this way. So I have to put in a piece of plastic over here just to make it more horizontal, so that you can retract in a better motion, right? So like I mentioned, so for the switch, I've shaved off the trigger over here so that it can be mounted vertically, so that you do not need to put it at the back, because I do want this post to be available when I screw back the two pieces. The kit comes with a spring for the trigger return. So I realized this piece over here is exposed. So basically I put another piece on top of it so that you won't the spring will not jump off that easily. So other than that, to fit in this motor, you need to just basically shave down a little bit, and more or less that's about it for the installation of the kit. Right, I would like to point out this 130 motor gearbox is actually quite a typical piece that you can also get from Hobbyking if you want to. So the value add for the kit is basically the other portion whereby the maker produce, which is the black portion over here. these are the value, right? So if for any reason that the gearbox is worn out or something like that, you can actually replace it easily. It costs about $2 USD, so it's actually quite easy to replace. So for the modification, yes, I upgrade the motor as well. So these are Rhinos. Okay, so for the this guy over here, I also use a Rhino because that's the only one that I have with me. Alright, so I'll run through the circuit diagram with you. Alright, for the blaster itself, I also incorporate the voltmeter, as you can see over here. So because I decided for the voltmeter to be on this side of the blaster. Okay, as I'm a right-hander, I do like it on this side so that when I hold it, I can still tilt it one side and then I can easily view the voltmeter over here. And the switch, I decided to locate it here. Okay, because I don't want it to be too obvious, so this is the black part, and this spot seems to be able to hide the switch pretty well. So the on-off is basically here. So because it's on this side of the blaster, okay, basically I decided to make a connector. So if I don't need it, when I block off, okay, I can separate this piece. Okay, so basically for most of my wiring, if I ever need to glue down the wires, so what I did is basically I'll just put the wires, okay, into a heat string, but I don't apply any heat so that it's still movable, and basically I'll just apply my glue over at the bottom of the heat string and glue in place if necessary. So in the future, if I need to access the wire again, I can simply cut off the heat string and the wire will pop out easily. Then I can take my time to clean up the whatever adhesive that I used to glue the heat string onto the case. So that's how I do things. So for your consideration, if you are wanting to do some modification, right? So yeah, so that's about it. So this is how I do the Desolator, and you can actually incorporate a full auto kit that's meant for stryfe into it if you like it, right?